faces in pain. Seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. Yeah. I don't mind the path that I had to walk, and I don't mind all those words that I had to talk, and I don't mind all those flings that I had to fling, and some of those words I spoke I just had to sing. I just had to bring the best that I had to give, and being tested by these blessings that I had to live. Changing dressings on the scars that I had within. It's a daily operation, you just gotta grin before it gets too grim and life pins you in. You gotta think like a shark and show your fins, whether alone in the dark or with an audience. Believe you're the hottest commodity since the iPhone lobotomy. You follow me? I'm hoping probably. I'm talking openly and don't know where the road could be. The crosshairs, the red dot, or the poison drip. So take a message from this song, that's all I have to give. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain. Seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain. Seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. They leave you in the rain, then hang you out to dry. I wonder how so many people get by. And then one day you wake up and start to realize that anyone you know could be called up at any time. Can't press rewind, can't flip the tape, so might as well not live in the past and dwell on hate. People talk strange shit to get to the gate, and if you know me well, you know I call them doors of fate. I take what I need, but not too much. I never open the door if the handle was hot to the touch. You gotta find an alternate way out of the flames. They want you in the spotlight, they want you just to take the blame, but all the same, it's like a wheel with these fucking hipsters. Instead of more rappers, we could use more active listeners. But I don't mind that a lot of things are actually happening, cause I'm a music slave and this is what I'm coming strapped with. Cause I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain. Seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain. Seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain. I don't mind being out in the cold, and I don't mind not knowing where to go, but I mind watching faces in pain. Seeing them cold and hungry, left in the rain.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Indoor Farmer, episode 149. Let's go.
Eat your vegetables!
One last drink and I'll be gone. Make it count with the flash on. Never really felt like I belong, so I'll be on my way and I won't be long. I'll be dead by dawn. 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 Scrolling through my text, shit I left unread.
All right, what is up, fam? Monday night, 8:30 Central Time. Again, it is going to be a wonderful week. Had a night off last night. Let me ensure that I'm audible. I believe I am. I believe I can be heard. Guys, it's August 26th, 2024. Hot as Hades outside. And I don't have air conditioning in the car, so it's always fun, but it is what it is. So hit that like button, share us out, guys. Bring it on in. If you want to help support me, just go to my profile, Waylon Maccabee, and just interact with my stuff. It's fun. It's the foos book gives me a few pennies out of that, so I appreciate it. So otherwise, if you want to subscribe and get in on all the fun and all the giveaways that I'm doing, just go over to locals.com, the indoorfarmer.locals.com, or just locals.com, and you can search for me, Waylon the Indoor Farmer. Any way that you cut it, it is a wonderful way to support your other friendly creators out there, like Siir SteveO at the certifiedarmy.locals.com. Now, I will say this: Siir SteveO is not with us tonight, but he will be back, just like the thumbnail alludes to. So I asked him everything's okay. He said everything's okay. Enough said. So that's all. That's what it is. But we're gonna see SteveO on Friday for the Fam Jam, the Grow Fam Jam on Friday with all the other creators. It's gonna be fun. Oh, hey, what's up, Gabe? Gabe, man, if you're feeling the frog, you come up and co-host with me. I just can't do it alone. Well, you guys know that's a lie, but still, it's always fun to get another grower up here to talk grow and shop and whatnot. I see you guys coming in on X and on Rumble. We've got Crystal over there was like the first commenter before I was even live. Shouts out to you. We got nobody in the house. Perry Wood in the house. Good evening. What's up, Terry? Thank you for the tags, everybody. What's up, Rose? Hello. How are you? Guys, it's my mom's birthday today. Shouts out to Mom. Hope you're out there doing well. She's at home. We said, my son and I said happy birthday and good night to her a little bit ago. So, show some love in that post that I made if you get a minute to old Mommy Dearest. Showed up a picture of myself with my mom. Happy birthday, Mom. Like and share. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate it. And Brendra's birthday as well. Brendra, where's my harmonica? Brendra brought it. Brendra, you know what, Brendra? You and Terry, I looked at this not that long ago, but we're going to look at it one more time. How long have the Brilers been with me? So it says member since September 13th, 2023, but she has had 12 charges. That is an entire year, guys, an entire year that Brenda has been with me. And actually, it looks like you got in just after your birthday last year, so I didn't get to say happy birthday. So, we'll give Brenda the harmonica treat. As you all know, I don't want to hurt anyone's eardrums, so we'll only be for a moment. Brenda, let me know if you're there. I see you jumping around over on the Rumble. Terry, you tell her to stay still. She has to hear this. Have a beautiful mom. Look at that, Rose. I appreciate that very much. I just want to apologize to everybody if you were looking forward to the game night last night. We obviously didn't have game night, and I was driving back from this guy. It was a hell of a time over the weekend. We had a whole bunch of friends there at Gabe's place there in Ohio, and I was blown away by the plants alone. And so I took a lot of pictures of those and some other festivities and a couple video clips and pictures with me and everybody that showed up. So we're going to show that off tomorrow on the Indoor Farmer Reviews. I don't remember what episode, like 92 or something like that, 93. All right, I'm waiting to hear from Brenda. Brenda, are you here? Heck yeah. Hey Gabe, if you feel like it, I already invited you up tonight, but maybe tomorrow is a better warning. You could come up to talk about the cookout, right? You can say like what you want to try and mess up or not mess up, but mess with next year, try and change and whatnot. I don't think there was really any problems. A lot of people signed this big, tapestry that had his logo and stuff, so that was pretty fun. It was the first time I ever, Gabe, this is the first time I ever signed anything as Waylon the Indoor Farmer, and I also put the roof over the top, which I thought was a chef's kiss or whatever they say. It was great. Thanks, DJ, appreciate it. All right, so I'm not seeing Brenda. She's hiding now. Brenda, this is not fair. All right. I'll wait till I see her comment again. My nose is itching. She's talking about me somewhere. Tomorrow's better. My throat. Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, probably had a lot going on. Probably still recovering. So that sounds good. We'll do that tomorrow. That'd be fun. Oh, one moment, please. All right. I am going to set up for the 7:10 in about 20 minutes for West Coasties. I'm going to throw some tunes in the house here. We're going to show. Actually, I might have to step away for a sec. I forgot to grab some water. I want to do some testing. I'm going to do some testing tonight. And I also want to show. There's a few things after I show off what I have growing on, all the pictures I took. We're going to go and look at a few posts that I found really interesting, and there was some contention and some there were some really good comments and information put in on it from today. Actually, there's one, and so we're going to talk about that a little bit later. All right, let's find us something. You know that Jay Frost is safe. Just a little something right there that works. What time? It's 8:30 Central, so it'd be 9:30 your time. It might be a little late for you, I guess. If it's about the same, it'd be the same time, I guess. So it's up to you, bro. No worries at all. All right, let's share in the pictures, and I'm gonna go grab a little bucket of the aquarium water so that I can show off what's going on in there. Share this in. I'll show you this picture here of a voluntary plant. I've shown off a couple times. It's the only cannabis I have going on right now, which wasn't intentional. So feast your eyes on that for a moment. Now you can see this. I like to call it Sanford and Son style fencing. You might not be old enough to know what that means, but it's kind of a junkyard fence. Not really, actually. Junkyard fence probably be a real fence, but it's a fence made from a junkyard. We'll put it that way. I built this fence just to keep the doggo in. I have fencing to put up. I just have to. There's a tree I'm getting cut down. It's a whole mess. And if you've been with me for a little while, you've heard me talk about it. But it does keep her in. She's a husky, guys. She could jump over that tarp. She doesn't know it. Don't tell her though. She doesn't know it. You know what? I do want to see. I can use my phone for that. For some reason, the Rumble. Oh yeah, we got the 422 on the Rumble. Cheers, Rumblers. 10 people hanging out over there. Got 30 people in the house. Appreciate you guys coming in tonight on this Monday. We're going to see probably what SteveO has going on his Thursday show as well. All right, so here's the old voluntary plant. She's not the bushiest thing. Well, there's some buds on her, and I got this tarp put up because, as you guys can see, this light. You guys see that light right there? Bzzz. I actually turned it away from me. I have really great neighbors. I don't want to. I'm not taking out their light. A lot of people say that. They're like, shoot the light out. What? It's just like, you probably think someone can shoot the gun out of someone's hand or whatever. Anyway, the light, they were gracious enough to let me get a ladder and get up there and turn the light as much as I could. And that's not going to do it, but I did put up this tarp. Now, it looks like I need to fix the bottom of it. I don't know what happened. Maybe wind or something. It's probably not tied in. What's up, Robert? How's it going? Guys, we're live on X, on my X and SteveO's X. So go show him some love if you can. We're live on Rumble. We're live on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Now, Kick's working on its way up there. I think I'm at 67 over there on Kick. Kick's a weird one, but it is what it is. Okay, we're going to go to the next picture because that is a potato I bought, and I'm purposely letting it grow some roots. And those are some peach pits from store-bought peaches. I don't really, I don't think the peach pits are going to do a whole lot. No, this is not a commercial for Glad. We'll just do that. There we go. Hey, thanks for the tags, Robert. Appreciate you hitting that like button. Gonna be right back. I'm gonna grab this bucket so that we can do some water testing while we're hanging out on my test strips. Man, I really need to do a full system redesign, guys. This new upgrade and sort of new project that I've been talking about, I built the table for it and everything. It's an indoor living soil bed is what that's going to be. But I also still need a separate aquaponics system with the fish. As you guys know, aquaponics is with fish. Hydroponics is just with water. Okay, I got my bucket here. We'll play with that in a minute. Let's see here. Chilo, what's up, brother? Oh, we're on X. Appreciate you coming in. So here's another experiment that I've been playing around with. John Doe with his angry moist hot dog. Appreciate that, man. Very much. Let's eat. Gilo, do you want an angry moist hot dog? Because I feel like this is probably available. I had some potatoes with roots on them today. Should have put it in a flower pot. Yes. There you go, Ruse. Should have put them in the flower pot. Okay, wait. Back to the experiment. So these were microgreens, and obviously not microgreens anymore. You in the dragon wiener water. Yeah, dragon wiener water. That'd be interesting. A dragon. Got to bust the peach pit open, get the seed. I did that once, Joe. I did that once, but I thought, you know what? Mother Nature knows how to do this best. I'll just throw the whole the pit and everything. See what the rest of what Joe says here. Seed out and throw it in the bag of soil. Throw it in a soil. See, I didn't see that part. I put those seeds outside of the shell in a bag in the freezer for 6 months and without any soil. I must have missed that part. I have to transplant my trees first. Oh, you don't have the pots. Yeah. Hello, no thanks. Rose, would be awesome to give away pots. And, that might be why cloth pots got popular, because cloth pots can be like folded up and mailed versus a nice plastic pot. So anyway, back to what we're looking at here. We've got some broccoli, we've got some radishes, and we've got some arugula that's not looking great. I think what's happening is the nutrients are gone from the soil. Like the soil, I didn't add nutrients. I've only been adding water, and I've sprayed them with Prime Superior. Now this water solution over here is for the gnats and other flies and whatnot. There's actually a giant moth in there. It found its death in the vat of deliciousness, and that, as you know, is the famous Mama Val recipe of vinegar, white vinegar with some water and dish soap, a little bit of dish soap. We'll drop a dish soap in there to break that water tension. So the reason these are experiments is because I ate some of them as they were microgreens, but now I don't know. We talked about this last week, I think, but I don't know if I would want to eat the leaves of these. Like, they might not be harmful, but it's probably not like going to be the nicest salad. I'll tell you that. Like, lots of bitterness is what I project. But we're going to check it out. I'm going to see what I can do. If I can get any of these to fruit, even like tiny broccoli or tiny, radishes would be interesting. Or if I can transplant some of these into the living soil bed that I'm currently still putting off filling up with soil. Wow, look at that. Look at how many peppers I have going on. There's something happening though, deficiency or maybe a pest problem. So I've been spraying with Prime Superior. I did that today. I'm going to try and do that again tonight, just to kind of be sure. You've got Phyllis over here, as you all might know this. This is my only house plant, my only ever house plant. This Phyllis here, she's a good gal. You got the mint looking disgusting, but it smells like really minty, so I'm not sure what it's doing there, but I'm still feeding it when I can. Some fish water. That's probably why it doesn't love me. Some arugula still growing back. I had a mouse problem, and looks like we took care of all the mice, but they ate most of the arugula that was growing in there, and they ate a lot of peppers, like this pepper right here. I was able to save the majority of the pepper, but do I want to eat this pepper? Oof, probably not. I'll probably just use it for the seeds. Of course, the basil, it's going crazy back there, which is not, it doesn't look the healthiest everywhere. So whenever I'm going to eat it, I grab some, nice shiny green pieces, some beautiful looking green deliciousness. And then I'll take a piece of that or 2 pieces of that, chop it up with some other stuff and put it in like some veggies or whatever, like I did tonight. Okay, so we got the lettuce that was never looking good. These lettuce all scraggly. I had to take a lot of the leaves off as they started looking terrible, like these leaves here. But now they're all going to seed. If you know what that means, it means they're all going to start producing seeds as you see these little puffy things. Dry the peaches, or dry some what, basil? Oh yeah, no, I have the basil for sure. That's drying in another room. It's actually, I have it hanging above my worm bin. I have a worm bin. I throw scraps in there when I can. I need to actually get some water in the bin, and I'm actually going to take that worm bin, spread it around the living soil bed that I'm talking about. And I grow lettuce all year round. You most certainly can, Nathan. You wouldn't maybe necessarily start the way I'm doing it, because I jumped in with aquaponics thinking that I could just do this with fish and all this, but it's hard, guys. You see the deficiencies in some of these plants. It's because the water, I use RO water for the fish, and that water doesn't have a lot of minerals, so I have to find other ways to mineralize the water, and I don't necessarily know a great product to point to just yet. I'm using something called Calga. Calga is really has shown a lot of improvement, but it's not fixing all of the deficiencies. And we're gonna find out the deficiencies right now when I do this test strip. It's got 25 squares or separate test blocks, if you will. I took some pictures of the bin with the sweet potatoes. Okay, sweet potatoes and some green onions I bought from the store. So I'm dipping the strip in. Wait, that's not. All right. Okay. Here we go. Oh, that's looking good on the alkalinity. Ooh. Alkalinity so far is looking way up there in the 120 to 180 range. You see some of the other culprits like the copper. The copper is looking good. Let's see. No, it's not looking good. What am I saying? It's actually pretty low, like it has been. So I threw a couple pennies in there in the water, as you see on the screen there, but I don't think it's good enough. What I'm going to do is put pennies where I have water flowing in the clay pebbles up top. If I have water constantly flowing over those pennies, it's going to be much better. So anyway, back to what we're looking at here. We have some sweet potatoes, and I'm pretty sure I see some spider mites, which I have not been spraying these with anything, Prime Superior or anything. So it's probably just because I waited too long and didn't put anything on them. So they don't scare me. I know exactly what's happening. I probably haven't been watering enough. I haven't hit the Prime Superior enough. And I just do that a few times, a couple weeks, and it's good. Plus I go in and outside. The dog comes down here. Like, there's a lot of ways that I would do things differently if this was a different facility than my house, right? And even in the house, we've talked about it before. There's a lot of ways that you can do things differently in your home, like have it all walled off and divided, like more airflow, more cleaning, air cleaning, air filtration, I should say. And also change your clothes, only go down there after you take a shower, all that kind of stuff. So there's a bunch of things that I don't do yet that I should be doing, and I already know. So before everybody gets on me about it, I don't want to hear it. Okay, let's look back at the strip here. pH is green. That doesn't seem right. pH is a little high. I'm gonna have to throw some pH down in there. That looks like it's almost at 8. Wow. Okay. I'm gonna have to throw that in. I should have checked a couple days ago before I left out of town. Let's see. Iron I know is low as well. Magnesium is looking a little better than 0 because I added some Epsom salts in the above grow bed, I should say, in the clay pebbles. So I threw in some other random pictures in here tonight of a couple other things we're going to show you. This is some cucumbers that I picked from my mother's garden. She's been in the hospital the last week, and she just got out tonight on her birthday. So congrats, Mom. So I went to her house while she was in there, and I picked a bunch. There was a much bigger one that I cut up as well tonight. And I got some other stuff. I got some peppers and some tomatoes, some cherry tomatoes, all out of Mom's raised beds. Thanks, Kim. Kim, I still need to figure out a way to pay you your prize. Kim went out of her way to go over and subscribe on the locals after being a member and subscriber on Facebook already. So thank you, Kim. What's Gilo saying here? We got, have you ever grown chai? No, I don't think so. Chai seeds are good. Many uses. Interesting. I definitely need to check that out. Looks great. Thanks, Rose. Yeah, they're nice and big and just wonderful looking color and stuff. But the thing about it is the season's coming to an end. And so the more I can experiment indoors and kind of get it down, the better. So I threw a couple burgers on the grill and some other meat, but I just happened to catch a good picture of this. I haven't eaten them yet, but I cook a bunch of meat up and then I'll eat it, just the meat through the week. Trying to eat more meat. Oh, and then there's a picture of my tongue. You guys believe my tongue is this big? It's not that believable. I didn't want to put it in my mouth, but that would have made it more believable, obviously. Thought it was funny. So I've got a couple more pictures here of some hats. If you guys have been living under a rock lately, you may not know that I have some custom hats like the one I'm wearing currently that will be for sale and for the chance to win one as a subscriber. you will get a chance to win as a subscriber. I still have to work out the rules on that. I definitely want to give more and more and more chances to people who have been subscribers longer. So last time I think I gave an extra spot for every 6 months, but I might give like 2 spots for every 6 months or something. I don't know. I really, really, really want to show some appreciation to those of you who've been with me for so long. I have a lot of colors. These are only a few that you see here. There's going to be 50 colors, 50 different types. And there's even a pink and white one there. So there'll be 2 of those. There'll be 2 of every, wait, what am I saying? Not 50 different colors. There'll be 25 different colors or styles, and there'll be 2 of each. So I got the Noah's Ark special. I had a grass-fed tenderloin steak tonight. Oh, very nice, Rose. That sounds delicious. Those are some great hats. Thanks, Rose. A lot of people have been hitting me up about these hats, and I tell you what, if you're not a subscriber already, why wouldn't you subscribe? If you're planning to buy a hat from me for $40 and subscribers get them for $30, you get 5 months of subscription for the price that you save. So why not subscribe? Get in on game night, get in on all the fun, get in on the spins that I do throughout the week and the hash and dash immunities and all the discounts and whatnot. Why not for 5 months if you're planning to buy the hat? It boggles my mind that some people are deciding to just buy the hat straight up and not become subscribers. But I can't be mad. It's like I'm trying to remind people that that's the better deal. You get a lot more out of it. And even if you don't want to get in on more giveaways, why not subscribe to be a subscriber anyway if you're planning to buy the hat? So that's just my take on it. Now, some of these hats have been delayed, so I haven't gotten them yet. But as a consolation prize, shout out to Gem City Lids. We're going to show you the consolation prize that he's going to be sending me. Oh, yeah, baby. Now, I may not wear this hat out a whole lot. I don't like to draw too much attention to myself, but this is definitely a nice hat for the show and for any sort of big events. I mean, this is going to be a sweet hat. I cannot wait for this one. Cool ass hats. Thanks, JR. Appreciate that. It was so tender. Yeah, I can't imagine. I've never had one of those. Grass-fed tenderloin. Diane, hello. You love the pink one, Rose? Okay, I've actually heard a couple ladies say they would take the pink one, so it's gonna be a ladies' fight with the 2 pink hats. There's some purple ones too that people are liking as well. What's up, Steve? Good evening. Hope you're having a great day. Having a great day. How are you, Steve? How are you really? Tell me for real. I'm not asking as some platitude. Tell me how you're doing, man. Oh yeah, sweet. Okay, well then yeah, it's gonna be like maybe we'll do like a game night. Decide which lady wins the hat or something. That'd be fun. Okay, so these were pictures I took before the first one that I showed about this, but I wanted to point out that there's there's another light, there's another street light right there, and you see that it's in the eye shot of my plants. And I'm like, I don't know if that's going to cause a problem. Hope not. I don't care about this plant other than to say I'd like it to finish out and not have too many problems, finish out, and then I'm going to turn it into bubble hash, process it up, and turn it into, some rosin or whatever else. Yeah, so there's the other light I was showing, but we showed that already. So, and here's my little, rigged up setup, man. Like these PVC pipes, I got them, tied over to the sides, and just, using whatever you got to hook it up temporary. It's just a temporary thing, so I didn't need it to be, state of the art, right? Just for a few weeks. As you see, this old bed frame is holding up the fence, or sort of it's leaning against the fence so that it stays tight. You might know it as tight, but I think taut might be the right word. What's up, Dominic? Cheers, brother. I'm lifted and enjoying the cooler night. The cooler night, bro. It was 90 something today. Was it? Are you in the heat zone area or heat wave area right now? Oh, and guys, listen, I'm going to show you this picture of my girlfriend, but please leave her. Don't be going and trying to find her and following her OnlyFans or anything like that. Okay. She's very private. She is not a public person. She's got her small following and such, but just let's be respectful. Okay. I did want to show you at least, because I'm proud. I did kind of I didn't know this, but I guess I took her from our man Joey over there at Ohio Friendly 420 at his house. And sorry about that, Joey, if you're out there. Like I said in the post, all's fair in love and air. You know what I mean? So it is what it is, and it is sometimes when it's empty. You know what I mean? All right. I think I'm out 2 minutes till 7:10 on the West Coast. Let's get us something in our lungs if we're into the medicinals. Is that heat tomorrow going to affect the girls tomorrow? Maybe, but I don't really care enough about my plant to worry about it. I did steal Joey's girl. You're right, Matt. I'm sorry about that. If Joey hears this, let me know, because Joey, look, we could always like, I don't want to sound crude, you guys, misogynistic or anything, but we could take turns, In Aurora, a little crazy hot. Aurora, okay. Yeah, definitely crazy hot. I went through Chicago a couple days ago. Sure. Mackenzie, somebody came, got her. She's dancing like a. I don't want to sing it. I don't want to copyright because I'm so close to the song. Okay, so I got a few more things to pull up that I wanted to show off that I found. Actually, believe it or not, on Facebook. There's a couple things on X that I found that were worth showing off. Daniel Wright in the house. Kim told us about her. Oh no, Kim told you guys on her show. I didn't give her permission to talk about my love life. Daniel Wright, what's up, guy? Do you want to come up? Come up for a little second half of the show. You're welcome to come up. Let me know. Gerald in the house. What's up, guy? Gerald, I met you over the weekend. I've had my hands on you. I did. I touched him fully, you guys. I fully fingertip to fingertip, if you know what I mean. Oh, he's tagging Joey in here. Listen, if you start drama in my chat, I don't know. Actually, Gabe, how is Joey doing? Joey was not feeling well, and I wasn't feeling the greatest either, man. I don't know if it was something we all ate, but hope everybody else is doing well. Meet up, peeps. Meet up. Or what up? I don't know why I said meet, but I think peeps. I don't know. What's up, Benjamin? Make sure they have enough water, okay? All right, it's 7:10. Cheers, everybody. Cheers. Gonna get me a little medicinal intake. Probably one of my last dabs in this container. I'm gonna have to really push my butt to make the bubble hash. It's a process to make bubble hash that I think I have everything to do with. But I've been advised that I need another micron bag. So, man, should you have enough water? Or they have enough water? Yeah. I might actually give them some extra water. You're right. Oh, this moist hot dog is no longer angry. You should do a happy moist hot dog for a change, John. I mean, look, I'd be happy. I'm about to crash out. Okay, Daniel, no worry, brother. What am I saying? Dab and Daniel, like about to get the real name tomorrow. Work tomorrow, okay? But yeah, no problem at all. He's feeling good. That's good. I'm glad, man. It was looking a little orange and purple. She deflated because the pause, Mr. Whalen. Almost had that one, Dominic. Appreciate it. Nice playing cornhole with you, Sandy. Oh, you know what, Sandy? I don't even want to. Well, you know, we did redeem ourselves. I forgot about this. You brought it up, not me. I didn't bring it up. We're going to talk about it on tomorrow's show. But you guys, Sandy is a cornhole ringer, and that sounds a little on the nose, but she's a ringer and a cornhole. You know what I mean? She's a cornhole shark. Hell of a player, Sandy. When it was still light out, I will give you that. We did make a comeback, and we played them again later. Myself and Lord Leaf Cycle, we played her again later, and we won. But it was dark out. It was getting hard to see. So I'll give you that. We don't know what would happen on the rematch in the daylight. All right, I got to do this dab. It's already way past the 7:10, but I hope you all are doing what you need to do. If you do, you know what I'm saying. So it is what it is. American Shitbag in the house. You did finally make it back. Who's that on your profile picture? I'm not sure. Is that you? Thanks. Okay, no problem, Daniel. Need to get you up on the show sometime too. Cheers, cheers. Oh, I see. I see now. I didn't know there was a light. Oh, I guess you did use it to go and help me. Shouts out, Gabe. Help me find 2 little batteries in the middle of nowhere. I gotta hold off this conversation though. I want to talk about it tomorrow. Cheers. Gerald, I could go different directions with that, man. But, you know, you might be right. What's up, Ronald? Ronald B in the house. Cheers, brother. Steve, I didn't know you were that close. So you drove most of the, I mean, probably 3 hours, 3.5. I drove the long way back. Margaret Jet in the house. MJ's Baked Goods. Shouts out, Margaret. Margaret, you get a week off from a game night win, but I appreciate the hell out of your sponsorship. Excuse me, I'm holding it together here during this dab. Hi, Lady Crystal. Okay. Terry, you're back. Terry, where's your wife? I told her to stay earlier and say something if she was here, because we haven't sang her the harmonica happy birthday song yet, which I'm just creating as we speak. It will probably be just a random amalgamation of any notes that I can push out through the harmonica, but I believe she'll be happy about it. Anyway, I hope she had a good birthday. Terry, I saw your load of fish. Terry is a hell of a fisherman, and I always like to promote the fishermen and the hunters and such too. Because I call myself the indoor farmer, but it's just a play on words. It's a thing to get people to think, right? But the truth is, we don't just need farmers, and also there's something about real farmers that are out in the country and out in the wilderness. They do have to be like hunters and like gatherers, and they have to kind of know a lot of that stuff that's not just putting seeds in the ground, right? Terry's not saying anything either. Damn it. Well, I hope she had a good birthday, that's all. Unless it might have been yesterday. Was it my day off? I thought it was today, but it might have been yesterday. Either way, I wasn't live yesterday, so she deserves the harmonica homie to come to bust out of retirement. Okay, so did anybody out there, I know a few of you might have seen it, I posted about a watermelon. it was a post, and we're going to read it here in a second. But it was alluding to the fact that seedless watermelon, when you grind it up or puree it or whatever, I think it just blended it, is what they said. And you blend a seed watermelon with seed, and you let them both sit, right? And so there was a picture. I'll pull it up here in just a moment. Got to make sure your piece is clean. Make sure you wash them out as well, guys. When you use the water pieces, they are for more filtration. They're not just for looking cool. This piece looks cool, but it's literally just a nice piece to have your filtration going through these recycler tubes as you see them. So that's really, it's all about more filtering, cooling it down, making it a smoother, easier way to ingest the medicines. Margaret on the X. So guys, what I think I'm going to do, first I'm going to clean this, but what I think I'm going to do is start doing giveaways for spots on a wheel for a hat, for one of the hats, as I start getting those hats in. And then you can pick, like, as I give them away, I'll let people pick which one they want until they're all gone. But what I'm going to do is, even people that are not subscribers once in a while can get in on one of these to get a sort of ticket to possibly win a hat. And that's going to be on nights that whenever I'm ready for it, but it'll be more about just trying to run the numbers up on that specific live. We're sitting 40 people right now. We would probably want to try to boost that somehow and get to 50 or more, 100 people, and then maybe do a giveaway for such a thing. Because these hats, I really want these hats to go to subscribers. Like, I don't see a reason not to just go straight for that. But I'm not trying to just give them all away like the first day. So I'm going to do one per month. Let me share my screen in here, and we will get on with the rest of what I had to show. Catch up on the comments here. Hunters know a lot about nature. Yeah. I mean, we need it all, right? Oh, where did Terry and Brendra go? You know what, Brendra? I'm going to send you a happy birthday video instead. How about that? That first part's doesn't make anything, Dominic. You can't get me with that. And it says Monday night. And the Monday night, Mr. Whalen. Okay. Margaret on the X. Dark Zero TV. Sorry, I thought that was all one word. Dark Zero TV. Hello. So this is interesting. You must be someone from Facebook, because I never see anybody new on Twitch. Twitch is like, I don't know what. Twitch is like a black hole that I just, for some reason, I click the button still, and I send us out there, but there's nothing there. Hello. Yes, Margaret. Appreciate anybody coming over and commenting on Rumble and saying hello to the other Rumblers that are watching. A lot of people on Rumble watch and don't comment, but I know you Facebookers will come over and do that. It's a great idea. You think, Rose? Yeah, I mean, I think maybe, I don't know how I'll do it exactly, but I'll roll it out as I go. Well, that's the thing, is that you guys that are subscribers that already have chances to win will still be able to get that extra spot for participating in those nights. That's going to be an open for anyone, like if you liked and shared. And actually, this is another thing I'm planning to do. Hey, listen, I am busy working right now. Go on. Miss Mia, she's over here. I need to set up a Mia cam just for you. You're still looking at me. Go on. Okay. So I don't even know where I was right now. Oh, the other thing I want to do. So guys, anybody that can comment, and which means you should be able to like the Rumble, the X, previously Twitter, for anyone new watching right now, and the Facebook. I'm gonna do giveaways for the people, only the people that can do all three, like not like maybe another chance for a hat or whatever, like I'm saying. So that is something I'm thinking about as well. Diane over here, got nobody here. I know that you're on all three too, both of you. Actually, I don't know. Diane, are you on X? You know, you don't have to be, but those are just like it'll be like a separate night or whatever. I'll just kind of incentivize and for fun and for, you know, appreciation for people that find me on them. You guys, you have to have at least by now seen so many other creators and people that do various things online run into these crazy, you know, restrictions and randomness. Mark Z, big old Z, he came out today, or was it I don't know what it was, an email or a press release, I forget what it was, but it came from Facebook. Mark Zuckerberg admits that they were censoring, you know, from on behalf of the government. So it's an interesting story, you know, look it up if you want to, but this is why I push so hard for you guys. Hey, find me over here, find me over here. Not all the places, like I'm on, I tell you what, we're live, but the three places that I think are doing me the best good are the ones that I promote, right? Out of the handful. So anyway, just to clarify that. Pull up the post that I wanted. Well, let's pull this up first, actually. It's Mom. I don't know how many years ago this was. More than two. More than two. I don't know how many. I wasn't growing I was growing a young man's beard still back then. Somebody said, Diane, that was you, I think. You said, oh, you are on X. Okay. Wasn't that you that said you clean up well? You clean up nicely. It's in here somewhere. Well, hey, that was an old picture of me. Here's a guy that knows how to exercise for cheap. You know, this is a healthy tip, guys. You can find ways, like go watch Rocky, 3, where he's in Russia. I think it was Rocky 3, where he's like lifting up logs and pulling up, you know, netting of like rocks and stuff. I mean, this guy's a real contender right here. Like he is. I mean, he's not using his toes that much. Like I feel like I'd be trying to dig in a little bit, you know. But he's really giving it his all. Okay, but so back to the reality here. This, can I look at it? Why can't I look at it? See more. That's what I need. It's an interesting. If you go look up garden tips, they put out a lot of awesome tips, and I happen to see them. And I put out another thing about eggshells recently that did not have this on it per se. It had other like indirect uses of it. In fact, I want to zoom in so that you guys don't have to see my friends list. And we're going to zoom in. We're going to pass the couple of awesome posts that we already saw. And then, okay, so we're looking at just posts now. Cool. Banana tea, we might have heard of. You've got eggshells going into your fertilizer, going into your soil, putting it in. There's ways to use it for cleaning things. You can use the egg for like a little grill pot for different things. There's so many cool uses, but they didn't mention this, where you can put them all together and create like its own type of fertilizer as well. Transform your garden powerful free fertilizer using banana peels and eggshells. See, they don't even mention the tomatoes, but clearly there's something going on with tomatoes here too. Acidity, I guess. Banana peel fertilizer. Banana peels are rich in potassium. Okay, we knew this, which is essential for fruit development. This is for fruiting plants, I guess. Maybe not necessarily high in things for greens. Preparing banana peel fertilizer. Chop banana peels into small pieces. Okay, I haven't been doing that. I need to do that. Bury the pieces in the soil near the base of the plant or soak them in water for a few days to create a liquid fertilizer. So chopping them up makes it much easier for the soil to do its job with all the little things in there, such as worms and other such things. Applying banana peel fertilizer, use the banana peel piece directly in the soil or pour the banana infused water around the plant. So I do that. I do that too. Eggshell fertilizer. Eggshells provide calcium. Okay, so this doesn't talk about putting them together. Combining fertilizers are for best results. Combine both banana peel and eggshell fertilizers to provide a balanced nutrient supplement. Okay. Frequency of application: apply these homemade fertilizers once a month during the grow season for optimal fruit production. This must be for outdoor fruit plants or outdoor maybe fruit trees or anything. Doesn't really specify a lot, but it sounds like some stuff to be messed with for sure. Enjoy a bountiful harvest. Okay, so there was some more. This wasn't it. We showed you that picture already. There's this right here. Here it is. Anything seedless is most likely. I don't know why I was thinking this, because what I mean by this when I say anything seedless is most likely fake is that we're tampering with it clearly, and a lot of people would say, and that's why I edited this and said a lot of good points here, guys. I personally think food that we mess with are less natural in general, meaning a lot of our like staple vegetables were hybrids that we did something to create. So by that I can't say whether that's good or bad, but I can say that it led down the road of GMOs and other different tampering and things. So maybe just like figure out a way to farm things that are natural. Well, we don't really know all that much that's natural anymore. So it's an interesting conundrum, to say the least. But so this is the post. So on the left is the seedless watermelon, and the right is the watermelon with seeds. I don't know if it's real. I did I did jump on this as thinking it was real, and I did not do my research. So this is why we're bringing it up on the show tonight. I wanted to show you the alarming settling difference between seedless watermelon on the left and real seedless seeded watermelon on the right, and blended in a blender and allowed to sit. Do not trust GMO seedless watermelon. So I don't know, like maybe is it GMO that's making them seedless? Because other people are saying they are being crossbred or or being done, like you can do it naturally in some way to where you just breed it into them. I do not trust their color, their flesh, or their water. Now the flesh thing. Has anyone seen videos of watermelon where it's got this really weird kind of like spongy, like bendy flesh? Like that ain't real. That ain't real. That ain't right. Something's up. Maybe that's something else. Maybe I just don't know what it is. But there's something going on here, and I don't just mean for watermelon. It's just the example here used. I don't know if I can click on this to look at the comments in the main post, because I'm sure this post had a lot more comments. Why can't I just click here and make it work? Like this should work. Just clicking. I don't want to click the picture. Oh, that did work. 12,000 likes. Okay. Let's see if anybody. But why can't, like, it's look how much space I have. There we go. My jar's in my fridge for the haters. Oh snap! Look at that. She says, "Here's for the haters," right there. I didn't even look at that. She's got seeded watermelon, all crushed up, kind of broken up enough that you can get this, like, not that you can get chunks without seeds. That's smart. I like that. Okay. Yeah, so this is true. Like growing your own is really the only way to go. And a lot of people will say this. Almost everything we eat is genetically modified. Most of our food is grown in dead soil that has to be modified so plants will grow. Yeah, I mean, unless you find a community of organic farmers that is out there, it is a thing. Here's another thing you can do, which again, these are plants that are probably tampered with because it says from the store. You go to the grocery store, you can get these items. Well, you can buy them organic, quote unquote. And do you know that for sure? I mean, the answer is no, but you can trust the sign on it and trust the farmer that sold it and trust there was no accidental like wind gust that blew some pesticides over there from some farm that was half a mile away. Like, you can trust all of that, but you can also just try to grow it yourself from seed. But this is interesting. I do some of this, like the potato I showed earlier on. I don't know what potatoes pesticides I would have a problem with, but whatever, it's from the store. So there's 10 veggies you can regrow from your grocery store. We can see most of them, but it has a list. Romaine lettuce, I tried that, couldn't get it to work. Garlic sprouts, ooh, I should do that. Carrots, turnip, sweet potatoes. So if you can do that from your grocery store, you can also do this from the farmer's market or from your local farmer or whatever, more healthy source that you might be able to find or think of, or from your friends that have these in their gardens. Like, you got a friend that's got a big garden. Hey, you got any this or this? Like, they'd probably give you some seeds, but it might be fun to try this kind of thing, right? They look fun. Like, look at that onion right here. That's awesome. I do that with my pineapple that's growing is from the store. Let's read the rest of the list. Turnip, sweet potatoes, carrots. Yeah, I didn't do carrots. Ginger. Ooh, ginger. I need some ginger. I need some rosemary, potatoes, tomatoes, mint. These plants can save you money and provide fresh produce right from your home. Enjoy the process of growing your own vegetables and herbs indoors. Yeah, I didn't get a whole lot of likes on that one. I'll like it myself. Yeah, I'm bougie like that. I'll do it. I think that was all of the grill-related posts that I had there. I did have another post that was gaining some engagement about the firefighters. Did you guys see that with the some small towns, like they open the fire extinguishers and the firefighters come out? Not fire extinguishers, the fire hydrants. Firefighters will come out and just blast the kids, and the kids are loving it. So I posted this on X in a little bit different wording. I'll pull it up here in a minute. Let's check up on comments here. Yes. John Doe back to angry. Okay, John. That brake play can be slippery. Yes, you saw. Yeah, I remember you commented on that one. Mm-hmm. It's safe to drink the juice from the blended up watermelon seeds. Oh, see, that's a good point. Maybe they got the seeds out first somehow. Because I didn't see any like bits of seeds in there either, right? That didn't look like there were seeds. Maybe that whole thing was fake. I don't know. What's up, Timothy? Cheers, brother. Appreciate you coming in tonight. Liked and shared, thank you. Or liked and tagged, thank you very much. Very, very much. So I'll just read it from X. It's a 30-second video of the firefighters and the kids having fun. And on Facebook, I just said this small town I drove through, does this on hot days. But over on X, I said, I drove through a small town in Illinois, and the fire department was just blasting these kids. Can you believe the kids were fighting back? I couldn't tell who was winning, but it was intense. They said they do this on hot days without remorse. And then I put LOL, hashtag firefighters. Yeah, I mean it's fun. It's fun. I thought it was funny, but also interesting because that seems like the city going, "Hey, taxpayer money." It seems cool too, though. Like everyone probably. I'm just taking a different angle. Like you guys know me, I like to look at what's the other side of this. Well, just blasting that water for just because someone's hot. Like I mean, maybe you got kids that have no air conditioning. Maybe there's some like a real reason to be doing that. But is that really the best way to stay cool? Is to be out right in the sun, but then blast it with water that's going to amplify the sun onto you? Like, come on, let's be real. Let's be real. Timothy over on the Rumble now. Cheers, bro. 11 Rumblers over there. Cheers. But it is what it is. I guess it could be fun. I just never got to do it. Maybe I'm just a bah humbugger on this one. All right. Well, as you guys know, typically we go through half the show and we go to the wonderful certified segment. And tonight, SteveO's not with us, but he'll be back, and we'll probably see some stuff going on with his grow on Thursday, I'm guessing. But we're also going to be coming back together on Friday for this month's Fam Jam, if you will. There's going to be some giveaways, lots of giveaways. Purple Hair's Garden is going to do something, I believe, legit being reviewed, remastered. I think Kim said something. There's several people. We're all thinking about doing different things. It's going to be fun. So definitely keep your Friday available this week. It's going to be a big one. Let me think of what else. I do have a few people to catch up on from last week, but if you... Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I was busy all day, guys. I did not get to a number wheel post, but if you will, yeah, go on. She was just outside. Like, she doesn't need to go outside. You guys all know this is every night. Go on. Go. I'll spare you guys the angry words. Did you guys see how angry I was? The fire hose water pressure probably hurts. Depends, yeah. Like I mean, I like the way it looked. They had it spraying up in the air, and it was probably, I think, I have to assume they had like a different kind of nozzle and maybe like a whatever, turn it halfway or whatever. I don't know. There's probably ways to lower it, but you're right. Like the kids were just fighting back, like they were like a 1960s protest, and they were just like no. And it was fun though. It was fun. I had to stop. I was at the gas station. I don't even think I got gas, but I was like, whoa, oh, that'd be cool. Cool video. I was like, I can't get too close. I'm not trying to, creep up on these people running around, just getting all soaked and wet. I was like a block away, a little far away, a little far away shot, right? But anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap it up. It has been fun. I could do some research, but I think I'll do that offline. I am going to get going with some bubble hash. I keep putting it off. I keep talking about it because I want to talk it into existence. So if you have been hearing me say it, it's like, well, I want to manifest it. I don't think I have all the right pieces. I'm having that anxiety where it's like, well, some people told me I need a different bag. So I have these different size, what they call micron bags, which are like little mesh bags that are different sizes. And that's how you make the bubble hash. And there's a whole process. And I'm going to hopefully attempt it on the show on a Tuesday. I'm not sure if I'll do it tomorrow, but I should do it tomorrow. I have all my homegrown. There was some outdoor, voluntary stuff that I didn't even care about then, but I got it all the way to harvest. And so I put it in the freezer. Now I'm going to, do what I can to process it and have my own medicine, not having to go to a dispensary or do anything shady. It is what it is. As soon as I get on the phone, my dogs start barking. I go outside. Yeah, well, that's what it is. It's like they just want to just want to be up in your face. Hey, Brenda, how are you? Brenda, sorry, I guess I should have messaged you. Didn't need you last night for game night. I'm sure you saw, but next weekend for sure. If you want to get back on it, we'll see what we can do. Make it fun. I didn't see Brendra come back. Did I run them both off? You two, Terry, Brendra, happy birthday. That's all I got. That's all I was inspired for. But I will send her a private message too. I'll say, they know they've been with me for a year. I have to believe they understand. I have some dry humor. If you don't know that by now, I'm pretty sure that you all do. That's out there right now. But appreciate you guys coming in. If you haven't yet, please do hit that like button. Keep practicing. You might be a John Popper one day. John Popper. Is that like the custodian at your local movie theater? He pulls out his harmonica once in a while. You just happen to know him because you went to high school with him. You felt bad for him. Like he's like, the guy who, still working at the movie theater. He's like 47 and, is that him? I don't know. I'm just kidding. But John Popper is a famous guy for harmonica. I'm just blowing air through it and listening to it. Hoping that it sounds halfway decent. Good night, Diane. Thank you very much. Please, if you haven't yet, go check us out. Go check. SteveO and I are both live. I went ahead and put us out on his page on X, Siir SteveO on X. Siir SteveO on X. If you can't find it, please hit me up and check, and we'll figure it out. But otherwise, check us out on other platforms. I mean, you got to have other ways to get a hold of people that you like to watch. And there's a lot of us out here, right? So thanks again. All right. That was the harmonica player from the Blues Travelers. Oh, I see. It doesn't matter. I don't know how to jump into that, but it would be cool if I did, right? All right, everybody, have a good night. Remember, it's all fun and games, but we gotta, try to learn, try to laugh, and try to have some fun while you're doing it. And that's what the show's all about, and all the shows that I do. If you haven't seen my schedule, it's pinned at the top of my page on X and on Facebook. Go check that out. And tomorrow night is the Indoor Farmer Reviews. I'm going to be showing you what I found at the Ohio Friendly 420 cookout over the weekend. It was a fun time. I'll figure something else out too. Maybe get some more medicinals, and we'll do a review of that while we're at it. But remember, we all need to eat, guys. Have a good night. Peace.